everybody. It's Father Greg. How many of you have ever been on a team? So when you think of a team, you probably think like a sports team, right? Like I bet some of you are on soccer teams, or some of you are on baseball teams, or football teams, or basketball teams, or maybe dance teams or swim teams. But a lot of you would know what it's like to be part of a team, right? You're not just doing whatever you're doing by yourself, but you're doing it with other people. And that makes it more enjoyable at one level, but also you can get a lot more done. Can you imagine a football team out on the football field where there's only one person on each team? That would be kind of weird, right? It takes a lot of people to get a lot of things done. Well, did you know that Jesus had a team when he was here on earth? I bet you do, and I bet you know what they're called too, right? They were called the disciples. That Jesus had 12 people that he gathered together in his team, and that they followed him and they learned from him and they did what he did and tried to live what he taught, and that they all worked together to accomplish what God had them to accomplish. And then that team became even more important after Jesus rose from the dead and ascended to heaven to be with God, and that gave us the Holy Spirit. That team, those disciples, went out into the whole world and shared the good news of God's love with lots and lots of people. So I think teams are really important in life. I have a team at St. Andrews, and that team is called the staff. And you can think about some of those people that you know. You know Mrs. Robbins, our parish administrator. You've probably seen her and know her. You know Miss Dorinda. You know Mrs. Nelson and Mrs. Stansberry, and Mrs. Nazzarini, who directs the choir, and Mr. Hoover, who plays the organ. All those people are part of my team. And I couldn't do everything that they do. There's just no way. But together, we can do a lot. And so I think that was part of the wisdom of Jesus gathering this team of people with him, that we can do so much more good in the world when we work together. So I just want you to think about that a little bit this week. Think about the teams you're on and what you bring to that team. Do you bring that spirit of, I can help the team, I can help us all achieve what it is we're going to achieve? And besides that, like I said before, I think teams are fun. It's a lot easier to do what we're meant to do, the work that we're given to do, when we can do it together. So I hope you have a great week. Take care. Bye.
Hi, today I have a song that's called Unidos, but translates into the word together, which is when you're on a team, you're working together. But this talks about God's love and sharing that with the world together. It sounds like this. Together, together in your name, we gather. Together, together in your name, we gather. Then we'll have in this world peace and love around us. Then we'll have in this world peace and love around us. Together we're united. We join our hands together. We walk into the world singing God's song of love. So when I think about this song, I think of it being broken down into 3 sections. The first one is together, together in your name we gather. And we sing that line 2 times. Try it with me. Together, together in your name we gather. Together, together in your name we gather. The next section says, then we'll have in this world peace and love around us. Can you do that with me 2 times? than we'll have in this world. Peace and love around us than we'll have in this world. Peace and love around us. Did you notice I went up a little higher at the end of that line? But it's still the same words. Now the next part of the song is a little bit harder because there's a lot of words in it. So I'll break it down into chunks for us. Together we're united. You see that? Together we're united. We join our hands together. We join our hands together. Now let's put those two chunks together into one line. Together we're united. We join our hands together. Last line of the song says, we walk into the world singing God's song of love. So I'll break that up into two parts. We walk into the world. We walk into the world. Singing God's song of love. Singing God's song of love. Now let's do that line. We walk into the world singing God's song of love. Together, together in your name, we gather. Together, together in your name, we gather. Then we'll have in this world peace and love around us. Then we'll have in this world peace and love around us. Together we're united. We join our hands together. We walk into the world singing God's song of love. Keep singing that song of love. Thanks for singing with me. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Deacon Rose, a member of St. Andrew's team. You may have noticed that I wear a collar just like Father Greg. Although Father Greg and I are both ordained ministers, we have different roles on the team. As a deacon, part of my job is to bring the needs of the world to the attention of the church, and then to bring the people of the church out into the world to meet those needs. That is why at the end of a service, I say something like, "Go in peace to love and serve the Lord." Some Sundays I am not here because I also serve at another church. Deacons can be involved in a variety of ministries. My areas of interest and skill are pastoral care and outreach. I look forward to meeting each of you.
We are making trading cards of our family members because every one of our family members is on God's team. So like this, you write the name of the family member you're doing, then you draw the picture. And then on the back, you write like how they are on God's team, or like what they would do, or like what they do to like please God. This. I made Daphne.
What did you write?
I wrote, she reads to me, she plays with me, she plays the piano.
Nice. So can you demonstrate how to do it?
Okay, so first you draw the head, and then first you draw the body. You can make trading cards of your family like we did.
Hello everyone, my name is Joanne Schubach and I'm one of the chaplains at St. Andrews. Our pastoral care team of Father Greg, Deacon Rose, and the other chaplains, Sally and Mike, help those in our parish who need support and assistance. Before the pandemic, I would often visit parishioners who were in the hospital recovering from surgery or who were ill. I also visited our members who lived in nursing homes and assisted living facilities, and I would also visit members in their homes. During these visits, we'd say prayers together and I would offer communion. Since the pandemic, I've been spending more time making phone calls to our members, writing notes and sending cards, and mostly reassuring all of us that God is with us. My work as a chaplain is mainly to be a good listener and to remind us that God is there for us during happy times and during very difficult times like this pandemic. I look forward to seeing you and your parents when we're all back together in the church building. But in the meantime, if you are in need of help or support or just want to talk, please call one of us on the pastoral care team. And remember that God loves you and we love you too. Bye.
Hi, my name is Mike Spitali, and I'm one of the lay Eucharistic ministers as well as a chaplain at St. Andrews. Good morning. And I help out at St. Andrews by visiting people in our church that might be in the hospital or are sick or just need some company. I also work outside of St. Andrews as a chaplain with the Naperville Police Department and the Naperville Fire Department, helping people and firefighters and police officers who might need some help. Have a great morning. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Chaplain Sally and I am one of 3 chaplains here at St. Andrews. So you might wonder, what do chaplains do? Well, we help Father Greg and Deacon Rose, and when people are sick or having a difficult time, we let them know that they are loved and cared for and that they're not alone. So we might call them, we might send them a card, we might sit and have coffee sometime, or we might even visit them in the hospital. So we are one of Jesus' helpers. See you in church.
Hi everyone, it's Chris here back again for another week of Bible 101. Last week we talked about the structure of the Bible and how the different books were organized within the Old and New Testaments. This week I wanted to talk about how to find a specific verse in the Bible. When we're in church and the readings are happening, often the speaker will come up to the front and say a reading from the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 6. So, how do you find that? Well, first, you want to find the book. So I'm going to go to the book of John in the Bible, which is in the New Testament and is one of the Gospels, as we talked about last week. I have a little cheat thing on the side of mine, so it kind of helps me find it. Then, you want to find the first number, which was 14. So John chapter 14. Okay, I found it. And then verse 6. So then I'm going to look for the 6th verse, and there's little numbers next to the start of them. So John chapter 14, verse 6. There we go. I found it. So how that would look written down is you would see the word John, followed by the first number, which is the chapter, 14, followed by the colon symbol, which is the 2 dots on top of each other, and then a 6 for the verse. John chapter 14, verse 6. Thanks. Have a good week.
Hi, today we've been talking about Jesus' team, and all of us are members of Jesus' team. The Bible verse for today is from John, and it is, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And this is Jesus talking in this verse. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Let's practice it together. We'll split it into 2 parts. So repeat after me. I am the way and the truth and the life.
I am the way and the truth and the life.
No one comes to the Father except through me.
No one comes to the Father except through me.
Good job. Okay, now let's say it all together. We'll start from the top. After Jesus said to them, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Good job. So just remember this verse, practice it all week, and remember that if you're on Jesus's team and you're walking with Jesus, you're close to God. Have a good week.